Hello beauties, we are here to check back in on your ongoing saga these last days. See if there's anything else to add to this energy, anything else that Spirit wants to tell you, or if you're totally just seeing this video out of the blue, if there's any messages here. This is the Dark Forest Gold Sun Tarot. The link is down below in the description box. If you guys are interested, we love Dark Forest. She's freaking amazing. Kind, beautiful soul, incredible, durable cards, and you can use code HEART for 10% off. Okay, so all right, let's see what's going on with you. What does Spirit want to talk to you about here? Ooh, right on the ground. So usually when it falls out on the ground for me in that particular position, this is something we don't see or are hiding from ourselves or are not fully aware of, okay? Something that's kind of buried beneath the surface. So this Two of Pentacles buried beneath the surface. This tells me that something's about to move forwards. You're not aware of that yet, okay? It's in your favor, this forwards movement. It brings, again, this focus on balance in. This could even be a balance of money. Could be windfall for somebody here. Interesting, okay? What else does Spirit want to talk to you about? Please and thank you. Have vibrational, truthful messages from the heart to the heart. Please and thank you. Angel, Spirit guides. Oh yeah, this is going to relieve a big burden for you, whatever this is. It's going to make it where you can put down some of the work here. You don't have to do as hard of work. I feel like, again, you've already been kind of doing that. So this is just aligned to you choosing to do that, right? But it's not this reward and punishment, you know. Instead of, like, maybe in the past there was times when you relieved yourself from such burden in whatever context, and then you felt like, you know, you didn't deserve reward, or that you were going to be punished for giving to yourself in that way. And this is the opposite. It's like you're coming into a different paradigm where you recognize that it's okay, that you don't have to hurt yourself, strain yourself too much here. I just saw 222 on the timer. Oh, this is money. Okay, so this is a little different than the last days. This is money. This reading is very money energy. This is very, it's a successful energy. It's a stable energy, okay? If you've been working on manifesting money, calling more money in, putting something into motion, if you've been working on a partnership where you're wanting more stability, this is a very positive omen, we could call it that, okay? Of achieving that, of getting that, okay? And I feel like this is a now kind of a reading, so this could be really centered around the next couple of weeks, especially if you're seeing this right when it's coming out, you know, end of October, first week of November. But this is timeless, so anytime you see this and it resonates for you, just take it, okay? It's all energy. Oh yeah, the Hierophant. You've learned a lot here. That application of what you've learned, it is literally attracting support. It's literally attracting abundance. And Ten of Pentacles is a very stable energy. It can also be a power couple vibe. It can also be, you know, really strong partnership in general. It's also the energy of completion, so it could be payout for completion of a project, or, you know, completion of even a level in your life, a tier in your life. This could also be within a system. This could be inheritance energy, an institution, something to do with religion even here. I don't know if you'd be watching this if it is, but maybe, you never know. Something here where there's like this foundation, this solid energy, this money connected to this. I do feel like you're going to be receiving a lot here. Who I'm connecting to, it's very heavy on receiving, okay? And this is healing as well. So if it's not literal cash money, it's some kind of inheritance or some kind of situation, you know, a home, a breakthrough, something that sets you up in some way and translates to a physical reward. Wow, very strong message, very clear message. Any more we can clarify about this, please and thank you? Definitely next 2 weeks time frame from whenever you are seeing this, that I see this at least starting to come through, or fully coming through. Some of you, there could be some kind of spiritual teaching connected to all of this or involved with this as well, or there could be grandparents or parents or inheritance, especially if somebody's connected to Wales, Scotland, like Scottish energies coming through here as well with that Hierophant. Yeah, this is karmatic as well. So this is finally you getting some kind of justice. This could be payouts that never really occurred even. Like, let's say you never received child support, or, you know, there was something that's been long standing. It's like it finally comes into balance. Could have been from a marriage, a union, a contract. Okay, this money could be coming through from a marriage, union, contract of some kind. Contracts can even be like leases or creative agreements or something that you've put out there. Okay, this is very much the energy of you getting something through. It's also very honest. It has a lot of integrity, whatever this is. Wow. Whoever this reading is really aligning to, you are very blessed, very fortunate. You might not feel like that. You might not feel like you always have been, but this is a very fortunate and blessed energy. This doesn't just feel like small potatoes to me. This actually feels like something pretty significant, pretty hefty. It's something that can gain momentum. I'm trying to see if there's any other... I'm seeing a little bit of, again, like Scotland, Wales is coming through. Even like northern, like England. There could also be something for someone where, you know, you have a sibling or something, or you've always felt like you are overshadowed by them, or you're never like in the spotlight somehow, even if it's not about a sibling. I really get like the winds of change. Your luck is changing. It could also be in a situation where like the truth sets you free here. So you get some kind of truth and it allows you to finally allow this to come in, basically. What else is going on for who is watching this? Please and thank you. Yeah, and this is hiding in the deck, but this is very clear, concise action. This is also you deciding to do something independently. This is you being very decisive. This could be you in a leadership position. This could be you deciding to fly solo, to be single. This could also be, part of this payout could be coming from you deciding to be single. That could have already happened, okay? This could also be saying that, you know, you're going to decide to, once this payout comes through or this momentum comes through, you're going to decide to go out at it on your own. I am seeing a lot of air energy as well in this reading. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Anything else to say about that Queen of Swords, please and thank you? King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so this part of the reading was new. This part of the reading is continued from our last, I think it's 2, maybe 3 readings on this channel. I know a few of you have been really keeping up with those last readings and resonating. So this is the part where we are seeing repeated messages. Okay, this is you deciding to go at something alone, at something single here, you know, breaking something off, making a clear, decisive decision, or taking clear, decisive action. And then here we see this King of Cups energy again. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or somebody who's just very established, very emotionally mature, grounded, centered, giving, charitable, stationed. I'm getting like enough is enough. I finally had it. You could be in that energy. I'm finally done. Like I finally had it. Enough is enough. No more of this, like truly, fully. And then bam, King of Cups, as would the universe. Give us a little more about that storyline, please and thank you. So maybe this storyline feels longer to me, but maybe it's shorter. I hear like, I'm done for good. I'm done forever. And then bam, King of Cups. Here comes King of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. Why are you here? And that's right before you decide to go at something single or alone too. Interesting. You've got almost like a false offer. It's not false, but it's not the real deal. If you watch this reading and you're like looking out for a water sign or something like this, just be careful. Stick to your guns, stick to your clarity, to your, intuition and decisions, because there can be something that tries right as you're breaking free to come in and be like, hey, here's this freaking fish. And it feels like it's good. It feels like a little blessing and feels like good news, but it's actually part of that same old cycle. It actually wants to stick you. So you need to really feel King of Cups, because they are going to be when you don't expect them. You don't want to just be like, oh, but that reading or that this looks like it could be that person. Like, we don't want to fit somebody into a role here. Just watch out for that. Be careful of that, okay? This is very natural with the King of Cups. You might not even recognize it first or know their birthday or know, what they're about. And you might not be in that energy at all when you meet them. Anything else here? Definitely a soulmate. And you do have past life connections kind of up the yin yang here. Like, you got a lot of past life stuff showing through. More than one, more than 10 maybe. Why is the Two of Cups here? It's also the energy of healing. You're feeling really, here's the vibe I get, is relationships right now, or relationships right around the time you decide to move forwards in that Queen of Swords energy and be like, nope. Relationships they can feel like anxious, trapping, disempowering. You can get like, oh my gosh, I'm trapped in your head, feel like you're going to literally get trapped. This could also be like somebody you're dealing with there. We've got water, air here, fire, pretty strongly. I'm not seeing a lot of earth in this reading besides the monies. But with the moon, it's very working through your internal processes, keeping good distance and boundaries while you are doing internal healing, reflection, understanding where you're at, healing tears, shedding tears, maybe out of communication with somebody, at a distance from somebody. I still feel like this person recognizes you before you recognize them. There could be a little bit of a hesitancy or a frustration to, reconnect or connect with somebody here. There's definitely some disempowerment or fear of getting trapped around relationships here, trapped in mind, or somehow the freedom trapped, or being disempowered, or something that is sabotaging. And your guides are saying, so long as you know yourself, you will be fine. Always make time to know yourself, know thyself, okay? They're telling you some of the things you hold on to are out of lack, out of scarcity, because you think that there will be nothing better that will come along, and you'll always live in like a perpetual void with something missing. So you don't fully let things go and you hold on to them a bit. And they're telling you that that's not the way, not any longer. It might have served you at a time or for a point, but no more. They want you to know that there's a different way to do something. And this is here. Now we've got earth energy, so we've got everybody on the board. But this is definitely a different way. And what is it that you're holding on to? What way are you holding on to here? This way of having to fight against yourself, fight against the flow. thinking things have to be hard or triggering or forceful or resistant somehow. There's a way to move into flow and earn good money and love. You know, it's that vibe. It's easier than you think in a way. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? There's you waiting on that King of Wands. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo are trying to make sure you've got the right perspective about something. And it's not just you making something different than it is. It's also Pisces and fire there. King of Wands could still be on something about the past here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This doesn't look like it's moving right now. It looks like, at least today when we're picking up on the energy, when you're aligning to this reading, so your frequency is aligned to see this reading, it looks like this isn't moving. It's like it's halted or it's stopped right now. And the fire sign could be looking at the past like, uh-oh, what did I do, or what happened? Or they could be looking at a situation previously. I feel like you're ready to move forwards and break free. And just trust yourself and trust the flow. Trust the alignment and the rhythm regardless. The more you're in authenticity with yourself, you know, the more that everything really is just in flow and in alignment. More efficient things move. Any last messages here? Please and thank you. You guys can always email us, frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com, for personal reading inquiries. Remember that, that's below. Ace of Swords, you could tell somebody the truth before you take off here. You could have a truthful conversation. I also feel like you're just really shifting and changing your mindset around relationships, around money, around what standards you hold yourself to, about how you operate in life, what feels right for you and what doesn't. No longer feeding the energies that, you know, feel icky, and just being like, you know, this feels like it's in flow, I'm gonna go with this, right? Yeah, literally letting toxic energies crumble and fall here. Letting the tower clear out toxicity. Letting it clear out habits that no longer serve. Connections that are very karmic or very draining or heavy. You know, things that are very binding. For a while you've learned and these have served you, but now, why hold these? Why? You already know what it does when you do that. You already know the signs and the symptoms. You already know. There's something you already know and feel here, but there's a little bit of denial sometimes around it. Could be about this King of Wands. Very possible. There's a potential. Yeah, I really see you deciding to move on. You're going to make a pretty quick decision to move forwards and move on from this. I think you're going to decide you don't want to do the King of Wands thing, okay, anymore. Or you're going to decide that you don't want to do just that old way of fighting anymore. And you're going to make a quick decision to just move away and forwards and on. Okay, you could literally move away. You could change your identity for somebody even, or your name or something. That there's something about that here even. Won't be for everybody, but just for someone. But yeah, you're definitely going to make a clear decision for yourself, and it's going to just make you feel so much better. There's Aquarius energy there too. Leo. Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini. Almost everybody's in here. Libra again. All right, you guys, that's what we have for you today. I hope it makes sense, and we will probably see you pretty darn soon, given this energy. Remember, the eclipse is on the 28th, depending on when you are seeing this. Lots of love to you.